Okay, this is hole 10. It's about 300 feet. I would guess it's probably a little bit longer than that now after the redesign, but the whole layout is the same. It is a par 3, and basically 300-foot hyzer forehand or backhand for a lefty. But yes, the turnover is there for a righty. If you want to have that backhand, it's really got to stay the entire way though. It's really a hard basket to get to because it is tucked down into a corner once you get way out there. So, I mean, there's different ways to get there. Just go for it. All righty. I got a photon on a forehand. Shocker. We're just going to try to put it up above those trees right there. Let it swing to the right. You don't want to be early. Early is not great. Long is slightly more manageable, but not much. Here we go. There we go. You know, I didn't hear anything. That looked a little early, but should be fine. All right, so edge of circle 2 probably, I would guess. And kind of a tentative area. I mean, I did get a little pinched here, but you can see how you really want to get down in this gully. Or I guess ravine, whatever you want to call it. I'll ravine you. Here we go. A bit of a stepper. Drop, 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 drop. Just a little over the top. All right, just slid out like maybe 15, 20 feet after I missed. There we go. All righty, this is hole 11, par 3, 290 feet. I love holes like this where it's just like straight shot, just do it, man. So yeah, straight away, you do have water way over on the right. You gotta be careful not to kick too hard to the right. And there are some guardian trees on the left, but if you just pipe this right through there, I mean, the basket's another 50 feet back there, so you can get something to slide right up to it. So something straight, that's it. Okay, got a hex. Looked like it skipped up there nicely. Let's go. Yep, got her about 15, 20 away. Okay, hole 12, par 3, 340 feet, straight away, right? So again, there are some guardian trees in front of it. Right now there's a little bit of headwind, but that, you know, may or may not change when you're here. But behind those guardian trees that you can see are about 3/4 of the way out there, about another, I don't know, 75 feet, you have the basket. Basket is elevated up on a rock. So, you know, when you take a run at it, that comebacker might be a pain. Okay, I'm gonna backhand an insanity with a hyzer and let the wind kind of pull it towards the basket. All right, now slow down and get through it. Oh, got caught in some trees up there, but that should be okay. Could do something with it. Okay, really not a great spot. It's inside this bush without a wonderful line from it. Got a lot of ceiling early and late. So we're just gonna set this up there and kind of flop it. If it goes in, it goes in. If it doesn't, well, at least we gave it a half-hearted bid. Oh well, way she goes, man. Way she goes. Okay, got about 15 feet behind it. Also, stuff in the way. Just like the first putt, I go under this. There we go. Take the 3. Okay, hole 13. Sign says par 4, UDisc says par 3. Tournament-wise, I believe this plays a 4. Anywho, it is about 428 feet, and The basket is way back at the back of the tree line because there's a road way out there. So you have this little bush bunch in the middle, straight ahead, you can see. There is another outcropping on the left, and then there is an outcropping straight behind that. You can see the big tree that's like this. It's a big V that kind of branches off. So the basket is on the back side of that V tree to the left. So really what you want to do is backhand something long and overstable and get between that clump of bushes and that V tree. So you're kind of pushing left so you have a look at the basket. I mean, I've seen people take a bunch of different ways to get there: forehand flex, rollers, it's all there. But I mean, for me personally, backhand hyzer, overstable. Okay, fission octane. Let's try a little bit of hyzer. There we go. Now get left. Well, you know, I'll be able to forehand around that tree. Dang, clipped a branch way up high. Okay, so we're back here so you can kind of see how this all works. I clipped up top, unfortunately. Basket is around the corner. You can probably see it through the trees. And I got a little, I can probably pull a skip shot off here, get myself over there. Okay, should be okay. Okay, just outside the circle maybe-ish. Headwind, so that's awesome. So we're just gonna spin it. She should float there. Just like that. Let's go. Okay, hole 14, 381 feet-ish. I think it's a little more than that now. Straight down the tunnel. There's a little bit of flex either way, but you have the basket way down there on the backside in the kind of just right of center behind a bunch of stuff. So you want something that's going to kind of stay straight or flex and come back. Not an easy shot. So, I mean, whatever you got that goes straight and keeps you on the fairway, go with it. This is a really hard one to two. Okay. Got a flippy octane. Can't really feel what the wind is doing, but the last time I threw this on this hole, I actually got the eagle. So I know this says par 3, but it's par 4 in a tournament. The wind kind of grabbed it. It's fighting out though on the right side of those. You know what? I think that was okay. That looked pretty good. I'll take that. Okay, so now you can see where that basket is on the backside of this stuff. So this is actually pretty good. You know, if this would have hit a little harder to finish, would have been great. But here we go. Got an opportunity for a jumper. Go in, go in, go in. Backside, dang. All right. I'll take that 3. Okay, this is hole 15. It is 215 feet. It is right there, really. So for me, this is a forehand, something overstable. I don't know, pyro, tempo, resistor. Resistor's usually the one. So yeah, I mean, just send it down there and let it finish towards the back. You don't want to go far though. Like don't get into the woods. Just don't oversend it. Okay, got a resistor. It's going to keep it left, let it finish up there. Oh, go in. Do it, do it, do it. Oh, hit the log behind it. God dang, that was close. That was pretty close. Buzz the tower there. All right, this is hole 16, par 3, 205 feet. I know the sign says it's like a little kickoff to the left, and it is. It's a little deeper than it looks though, and you have to go up and over things to get there. This hole is usually a pain in my butt. It's just always so hard to get that perfect distance on that hyzer to go over there. But I mean, whatever you have on a backhand hyzer, or if you're a lefty, a forehand hyzer, just send it. Okay, got a pyro. So trick is just to get it between these branches up there and have her moving left after that. You know, I didn't hear branches, and that's a good thing. So let's go. Okay, outside the circle still, and a little obstructed, so it's going to be a straddle. So hopefully I'm not blocking everything. I'll try to get out the way. All right, here we go. Get it. Yes. All right, so here's the thing about this course. You got to take your birdies when you get them. Like, you got to hit some putts, and don't take bogeys. Don't find yourself in bad situations. I know that sounds generic, but you have to stay out of trouble here, and you got to strike while you can, because this course doesn't offer a whole lot of birdie opportunities. Okay, this is hole 17. It is 280 feet. It is a par 3. You can see the basket straight ahead, way out there behind a tree. It's on a rock, elevated basket. So it's pretty much uphill the whole way. So you don't want to throw something that's like overstable, super overstable anyway is what I'm trying to say, because you're going to finish out a little bit earlier than you want to. So something that has a tiny bit of flip to it, maybe. Keeping it straight, put it right at it. Now there is a flex line if you want to forehand something overstable. Cut it to the left and finish it back over that way. But I kind of like just going straight at it. So do what you got to do. Okay, got a glow hex. We're just going to try and keep it a little right. Let this car go by. Okay, missed the trees, missed the trees, missed the trees. That was actually a good tree at the end. Kind of redirected it back towards the bucket. So let's go check it out. Okay, good redirect, that's for dang sure. Got me like 15 feet away. I'll take it. All right, this is hole 18. We made it. It is a par 3. It says 360 on the sign. That's probably about right. So, basket is way out there behind that last little group of trees. You might be able to see through the other trees there. I don't much care for this hole. I feel like it's just, there's not really a line. Now, yes, somebody has aced this, of course. And there's a lot of people that say, like, it's a roller, it's a roller. I don't know. I feel like this hole is kind of unfair. It needs to lose some trees or branches, but I know if you cut the trees, it takes forever to grow them back. If you do find you want them back. So it is what it is. So straight shot through the trees, get up to the bucket. I mean, just if you could get past these trees right here, you're probably in good shape. Okay, you kind of want something here that's going to stand up to the wind, because this is a straight up headwind. So I've got a Proton Crave. I mean, I'm just going to try to put it through the opening in that tree out there. There's really not much other play here. So it is what it is. We're going to try and send it. Turning through it. And if this were to the other basket out there, the practice basket, I'd have a putt. It is what it is. Okay. A little upshot here. And taparoo. So we got a tempo. Floated her up and under, and away we go. All right, that is Chippewa Banks. The question always is, should you play here? Yeah. I apologize that I didn't get commentary on hole 1 or anything like that. There was a crowd of people there, and I always get a little bit nervous every time that, like, there's a group around. Makes me kind of self-conscious. But, you know, anyways, you saw the course. It's a lot of fun. And I said out there on, like, hole 16, you got to take your birdies when you can. Out here, you try to get your pars, and then when you have an opportunity to birdie, you have to take advantage of it as far as tournament play goes. But great course. It looked great today. It's mowed, it's trimmed. There's some crew. There's a crew out here. Charles is usually here at the fire pit. Yeah, if you ever go out here and you see that the course is in good shape, make sure you thank him. Charles does a great job out here. So, till next time.